inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And now, our starter in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
About to get started here, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
No, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins in position, takes it in for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9. Vinny.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Oh, and he hit him.
That's it. The right fielder, number 14.
Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Walls has a beat on it. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Reagans. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next one
Ball,
misses.
that's high.
Ball 1. That one
Ball.
missed. And it remains 2-2. Got him looking. One out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Yandy Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off.
That's the
Fastball
ball.
almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Just
That
misses
missed. That's
with
the
that
ball.
one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, second inning set to go. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
The second baseman,
Michael Massey digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He shoots one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
In the air to left center. That's out number 2.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
See the crowd coming down. It's game time. Raise the stakes time. And I'ma make the climate change to straight lightning. From their side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now, who's ready to win?
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that's
that's inside.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Clips the corner, strike 1. And a strike in there. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 2-1 is high. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Taylor Walls. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That is the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 2, the Rays 0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Out to short, Walls. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Flying to center his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side. That one drilled left field. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw him perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing it.
Salvi steps into the box now. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Rasmussen, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Misses outside, and the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And that misses off the outside edge.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Backhand, but he can't pick it up. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at third, nobody out. Nick Fortes getting ready to hit.
Ball. Hey-ha!
That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. That one is
Ball,
upstairs.
that's high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next
No,
offering
that's
is
down.
downstairs. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Swing, and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one missing inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from a bat to a bat.
That's the ball.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
On the ground, with the throw to first. That's the inning. The Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 3-0. Back now in Tampa Bay as we go to the top of the 4th. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, second baseman, Michael.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Splits the plate. 0-2. In the air, right field. DeLuca on the move. He makes the grab, and that is that. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit.
Number 8, Jonathan India.
Aranda batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air, left field. Collins takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that misses. And that is ball one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Check swing called strike. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Stays alive. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
The batter, number 6.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Caminero rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe, and it's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The relay, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pretty much a mile swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Fortes swings through it for strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We've played 4. It's the Royals 3, the Rays 2. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
That one to first. Oh, he gloves it. The flip. That's it out.
He's out of there.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. DeLuca gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Michael.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Two down, nobody on. And another
that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. This to third. Has some trouble with it. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cole Sulser preparing to come on if needed. Engler getting loose as well. Garcia off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
The 2-2 on the way. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So one left for Kansas City, but they still lead at 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Gavin Lux. And that's off
ball.
The inside edge. Ball 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that skips into dirt. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
And fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Just
ball.
misses there.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Royals.
Mears, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So now with one away and a man at second, Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Throw into third. Center for third, moves up on the pass ball.
We're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now there's a bullet down the line. In from third is the tying run. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter, Junior Caminero.
That's what.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Rays get an RBI double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. So digging in,
Leading
Vinny
off the bases is
Pasquantino.
the first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jacks also getting ready. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 0-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to third, and that's just foul. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot, and the Royals take the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen done for the afternoon, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Cole Sulser gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Jack Caglione now at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Here's your 1. Inside, almost got him. 1-1 now. Can't glove it cleanly. The underhand flip. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Designated hitter, Jonathan India.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. That's to third. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
I said the windows tinted and I ain't renting. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one way inside. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Isaac Collins on deck for the Royals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
No, that's low. Ball.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that high fastball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Taylor Walls digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Rays down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Simpson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that drops in for a strike. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here in Tampa Bay, top of inning number 7, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Tap foul at the plate. Upstairs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at second. And another ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here's a 3-0. And ball four to a
Take your
board.
base.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
First and second, no outs. Michael Garcia, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one not close. 2-2. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
The bat, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute team measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just lost that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And that's fouled off. Collins on third. Isbell over at second. Garcia at first, one gone. The 0-2. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 to count. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cole Sulser out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Mason Engler.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. Ball one on a pitch inside.
Ball.
Chop to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next to the Royals, the right fielder, number 14, Jack Caglione.
2 down, bases empty. And now Jack Caglione 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. KC feeling good after this grand slam. It's now 8-3.
Yeah, I heard it in the Jeep. Know if you hit me, call with a feet. drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you give him a speech. I'm at the top of the gun for me. I gotta eat us.
Set for the last half of the seventh, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Ball inside.
Close,
No,
but call
ball.
the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But
Wood.
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two down. Liner picked on the hop at first. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. The Royals leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable. We're at the top of the 8th. So here's the Royals DH. Jonathan India. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. On the ground,
Ball.
right side, but it kicks foul. India gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a miss. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and that's foul. Here's the 0-2. And that's down
the
and
ball.
away. High fly ball, right field. DeLuca should have this one. 1 away.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac.
1 out man at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. Pulls that one foul.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Up next to the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
Next to hit, Kyle Isbell. First offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Way upstairs, ball 1. And that one
That's
missing
down.
low.
That's the ball.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Mullins on his way over. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Royals 8 and the Rays 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Ursig.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Leading off, Jonathan Aranda.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Just
That's a ball.
missed. Ground ball up the middle. Massey tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next with the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Nope. Ball.
The Royals leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That
Yeah.
one at triple digits. Got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air to left center. Collins on the move to the gap, and that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. 9th inning coming up. Royals 8 and the Rays 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yoendrys Gomez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This one in the air. Caminero has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Steven Wilson warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Jacks getting cranked up as well. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's down. Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Salvador Perez.
No, that
just missed. Fastball
Ball
is outside. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 10-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Jack Caglione will hit next. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Booth. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Yoendrys Gomez done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the mound for the Rays, Steven Wilson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the ninth. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. But 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Ball.
The 1-0. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Ursig, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Next pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. DeLuca thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 3-1. That one misses.
Ball 4. Runner
so
take a
leadoff
base.
walk.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Taylor.
Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nice grab. Tags the runner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next to the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one's in there. It's 2-2. Set down on strikes. Down to the last out for the Rays. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the air, right field, Caglione settles under this one, and that'll do it. The Royals take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.